Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Mrs. Matthews. I am not going to necessarily be in the screen today because I wanted to make sure that you could see exactly what we're doing on the chart with our writing today. Yesterday we talked about the pencil rubric that we use in class, and I know you utilize this in kindergarten if you came to Anderson Schools. It's called the pencil rubric or writing rubric, and it helps us remember what does good writing look like, what do good writers do. The first one we talked about yesterday, your pictures match your words. So if we draw a picture of a boy and girl playing ball, that's what our sentence should have in it. We also had start with a capital letter. So we always want to start our sentences with the uppercase letters or capital letters, stretching your words, which means we want to hear all the sounds. So if we talk about the word dog, we want to say, stretch it out, say d, dog. So we hear the beginning, the middle, and the ending. We know what letters to use. Then we come down here to using 2 finger spaces so that we know between words we're going to use spaces. Otherwise, it just looks like a bunch of letters all jumbled together. We don't want to have to be detectives every time we are readers. And then the very last part of the pencil rubric is end the sentence with punctuation. And today, I ended up using not just periods, but question marks and exclamation points. I wanted to mix it up a little bit. So we're going to utilize this today and really focusing on capital letters beginning our sentences. The other part of that is knowing, and this is on your resources part of Canvas. This is your uppercase and lowercase alphabet chart that we use in the classroom. Okay, so you can see all of the buddy letters, the partners, uppercase, lowercase, and what they look like. And we want to make sure we use the first letter because that's the uppercase letter. And those are very tall letters. Sometimes they look exactly the same as the lowercase. If you look at the C's, they look the same, but we want to make sure that the uppercase letter touches the baseline and the top line when we're writing. And if we don't have lines on our paper, then we want to make sure it's twice as big as the other letters. So we have C's look the same, and if we look again, we have O's look the same. Sorry, I was trying to find it. P's look the same. The actual lowercase p actually hangs below the line. S's look the same. Our U's look very close. V's look the same. W, X's, and Y's are very similar to uppercase and lowercase letters. So we need to make sure that our size is what tells people, hey, that's the uppercase S or that's the lowercase s. So that's very important. I'm going to put that right here on our chart. We're going to go ahead with the very first sentence, and it says, I am very happy today. I used an exclamation point there. I used my finger spaces, and I made sure my letters were the right sizes. Does that look right to you if we look here? I am very happy today. If we look at I, that's a lowercase I, isn't it, boys and girls? That is a lowercase I. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so you can see it a little better. Lowercase I. So we want to make sure we have an uppercase I. And that is the correct way to write that sentence. Uppercase, I am very happy today. Very good. Let's look at the next one. It says, my dog loves to play. My dog loves to play. Well, that's not an uppercase M. If we look on our chart, let's find the M. Nope, that's a lowercase. So we want to fix it. And we would do it by making it an uppercase M. My dog loves to play. It still says the same thing, doesn't it? But we wanted to make sure that it was correctly written. We want to be really good, strong writers. And these are skills that our good writers use. Let's read the very last sentence. Can you see the rainbow? That's a compound word, isn't it? Rainbow. Good. And that is a question mark. Very good, boys and girls. Can you see the rainbow? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words in that sentence. The first word, it has a C, and if you look, we talked about some of those letters look exactly the same, but one's big and one's short. One's small and one's big. Let's go ahead and see the difference. If you look, there is a difference. Oh my goodness. Oops, hang on just 1 second, boys and girls. I made a little mistake when I made that one. All right, so can you see the rainbow? Did you see how it's twice as big as the A in the end? That's because it's an uppercase letter. It's a tall letter. So that is the lesson for today, is making sure when you do your writing, you are using the good writing tools that good writers use. The pencil rubric, try to remember all of those key things when you're writing in your journals each day.